Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I have dragged him back out of the wilderness. The Nomad returns. He has information for us. Oh yeah, and we have Batman. Oh, yours.
Hold on, we better quarantine him if he's got inflammation.
Inflammation, not inflammation. Information.
Hold on, we better quarantine him if he's got inflammation.
Just to let people know, right? Yesterday,
all his troubles seem so far away.
The previous stream, good old Batman was actually corrected for not speaking proper English by another British member. I just want to point that out.
Yeah, British. That's loose. I mean, he comes from the south, so he's kind of French.
And he's not talking about me for once.
Yeah.
Just wanted to point that out there, guys.
Yes, but he was correcting you for your English more than me. He's from the home counties. He's a snob. Even Jenson will admit this. People who live in the home counties are snobs.
Anyway.
They're kind of like New Yorkers, but with a better accent.
Speaking of New Yorkers, from the Wall Street Journal, the UN warns that 95% of Afghans aren't getting enough to eat as winter approaches.
Madonna's buying plane tickets to Afghanistan.
From Herat, Afghanistan, desperate to feed her family, Saliha, a house cleaner here in western Afghanistan, has incurred such an insurmountable debt that the only way she sees out is to hand over her 3-year-old daughter, Najiba, to a man who lent her the money. The debt is $550. Salia, a 40-year-old mother of 6, goes by one name, earns 70 cents a day cleaning homes in the wealthier neighborhood of Herat. Her much older husband doesn't have any work. Slavery has now returned.
What do you mean? Hold on. What do you mean slavery has now returned?
To Afghanistan.
Aside from the Western world, it's always been there.
No, I'm saying it's returned to Afghanistan.
It's probably always been in Afghanistan as well.
Not when we were there. Not if we got it.
Not when you were there that you knew of.
Batman,
the whole point, isn't
it? Don't be silly. Everyone knows that America just hand out freedom fries, and that was it. Everything was sorted.
Yeah, it's just like in that Family Guy episode of Brian and Stewie joined the army, isn't it?
Oh God, yeah. That was a chuckle. It's a terrifying thought.
But Batman's not too far from wrong, because the second story is this one.
He hates to admit when I'm right, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm. I didn't. Did I just say? Didn't I just go back and say it?
You said not too far from wrong.
It's close enough.
Because this is not exactly the same thing. That's why. It has nothing to do with whether you're being right or wrong, right? Writers watched as a woman was raped on a septa, all right, or septa. Sounds like sepsis. We'll be talking about sepsis in a little bit.
Septic.
All right, but no one called 911, police said. It may have been stopped sooner if a writer called 911 said of the sexual assault.
It may have been stopped sooner if somebody grabbed a hold of the guy by the shirt collar and dadded his head off the wall a few times.
Yes.
A 35-year-old man in Pennsylvania is facing rape and assault charges after a woman was sexually assaulted aboard a public or transit train Wednesday night as riders witnessed the attack but did not intervene, authorities said on Friday. The woman was assaulted around 11 p.m. while riding on the Southeastern Pennsylvania Transportation Authority, SEPTA, all right, Market Frankfurt line towards the town of Upper Darby. The assault was observed by a SEPTA employee who called 911, enabling SEPTA officers to respond immediately and apprehend the suspect in the act. Andrew Bush of SEPTA spokesperson said in a statement. SEPTA officers arrested the man, later identified as 35-year-old, almost said 53. Right?
I think you should reread the entire article. We'll call it septic.
All right. Fiston Nagoy, according to the Upper Darby Police Superintendent Timothy Bernhard. Surveillance video captured the entirety of the assault, giving investigators enough evidence to charge Nagoy with rape and assault. The video shows how riders who witnessed the attack did nothing to help the woman being assaulted, according to Bernhard. It's disturbing. I have no words for it.
Was this Nagoya somebody who follows the religion of peas?
Here's a question. Why is there an expectation to call 911? Why didn't that, like Batman stated, why didn't somebody pick this guy's head up and then bash it inside of a couple times off a wall?
Right? It's something we've actually seen happen in a case like this. People have stepped in and stopped the assault.
May I give an opinion, please?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
How about we could just do a simple thing and all of the people that were on the train that did nothing, publicly humiliate them and let everybody know about it.
I've got a better idea.
Dude, you won't actually be that much better. Think about the sheer humiliation. They will not be able to travel. Remember, I'm talking, you don't just put their name, you put their name and their face. Effectively, you dox them. Yeah. These people were on the train and did nothing while this woman was being raped.
Jenson, what I was going to say is my better idea. I mean, I know what Shrike on about, but my idea, you need to shame them, put the pictures up there, but you also ban them from public transport.
Yeah. Motherfuckers walk. I'm okay with that.
I think that Oz was probably right. They should charge them. Charge them with being an accessory to this.
No, I think when you say charge them, I think you should charge them with about 30,000 amps.
I'm okay with this, to be honest.
Because it's no use using volts. Volts don't kill you. It's the amps that kill you. And hello, nerd.
It's not the amps. It's power. It's just so you understand this, right? Mm-hmm. It's the amount of power your body takes. It's not the amps. It's not the voltage.
Yeah, but guys.
So you think it should a rod of plutonium up their ass?
I'm okay with this concept. But seriously, a taser to testicles deals with a whole lot of problems with most people.
Just saying. Apart from the soy boys, because there's a shriveled up and died.
These guys are perverts. If you tase them in the middle of an act like this, they might enjoy it more.
True, but at least the act will be over quicker.
Good morning, boys. Good morning, Sean. Good morning, Girardi. How are you all doing today? Good morning, Oz.
Human flesh is very conductive, Jensen. You're also going to tase the woman that they're up.
Did she try and stop the person? Did she?
Probably.
No. The fact that she's being raped, I mean, let's be honest. I think she was probably saying, help me, when the people were around there not doing anything. And that to me is the most disgusting aspect of it.
Yeah, no, actually, like I said, public shaming. Because not only are you embarrassing them, you're embarrassing their family members who are probably going to cut off communication with these people as well. Yeah. It's going to be bad. I mean, let's face it. If I had my way, we would go full on Game of Thrones with the shame, and have them walk the streets and
do you know out of the people who did nothing, if you did that, the people who should by right get the worst treatment is the women that did nothing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, obviously, I want it noted that the individual who did it himself executed, but I'm just making that statement now.
Well, the good thing is that he's not out on bail.
Yeah.
No, I think he should be given a chance. Yeah. He's given a quarter of a mile to run, and if he gets across the finish line, he can go free.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But he's being chased by a pack of starving hyenas.
Well, you know what you could do is just start taking all these people out of prison and then drive them to the border and make them go to Mexico.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, but that's through a
Send them
minefield.
to Haiti.
Anyway, did I tell you about the minefield? People take bets. They put little numbers on them and they run for freedom. It's like the freedom run.
It would still work. Okay, I've suggested this, and again, people think I'm joking. No, it's a good idea. It really is. Sorry.
I think we're getting all these people from the Middle East coming over here. We should start going over there.
Mm.
Known terror threat. Now, he's a known terror threat. Ali Harbi Ali, all right, plotted the attack on Tory MP Sir David Ames for a week. I guess he died.
Yeah,
Yes,
he is actually gone.
All right, the killer of Tory MP David Ames, all right, planned the murderous assault more than a week in advance. Security sources have told the Mail on Sunday. As police continued to question the 25-year-old British man of Somalian descent last night, sources revealed that the attacker had booked an appointment at Sir David's constituency surgery before the stabbing. Before stabbing the politician 17 times. Can I ask what everyone else was doing?
About the same as they were on that train. Bugger all.
I mean, 17 times is not
Quite
just
impressive.
I mean, that's amount of rage that yeah, it is impressive.
I just want to bring up something based on the train, actually, that Nerd just said. Reason people didn't stop this is either because they're cowards, which is a fair statement, or they can end up being sued by the rapist for assault. You know, he's not wrong.
Or if the rapist was of the religion of peas, they could be they could be branded an istaphobe.
It's true.
The suspect's name was named last night was Ali Harbi Ali, the son of former communication advisor to the Prime Minister of Somalia, Harabi Ali Kulain, confirmed that his son was in police custody following the stabbing and said he was traumatized by the arrest. Not the fact that his son's a murdering psychopath. No, he is traumatized that he dared get arrested.
In all fairness,
maybe I'm being a bit harsh here.
To be honest, Nomad, yeah, he is actually traumatized that he was arrested. I mean, my God, they actually arrested somebody from that ethnicity. I am shocked that they would be allowed to do that.
Let's face it, Nomad. Yeah, he's traumatized by the arrest. I mean, what is Somalia's greatest export? That's right, pirates.
Terrorists. Yeah.
Ali, who is thought to have been targeted by the government's anti-terror prevention program, may have lived. Well, that was successful. All right, may have lived in Sir David's Southwest constituency in the past. His most recent residence is believed to be in London. Officers have been carrying out searches at 3 addresses. The security services are providing assistance to Scotland Yard, which is leading the investigation. Last night, detectives were granted a warrant of further detention, allowing them to keep him in custody until Friday.
I think it's gotten to the point where what we need to do is wall up London, and the only way in or out is by approved military helicopter.
Escape from London, the new film.
There won't be any if I have my way.
I know. There won't be any if I have my way. If you put a wall up around London, it just means I've got trapped dinner.
Well, it won't just be a wall. It'll be an entire dome.
Yeah, again. Oh, great. It's now an upside-down walk. That's just giving me more ideas.
Yeah. No power. Yeah, and the dome isn't going to be translucent or anything, so no power.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no light.
Oh, no.
It's easy enough to put lights and power together. I mean, that's what people are for. You know, put a little together.
That's what you've got. No, that's what you've got the security services in there for, to make sure that they can't.
Mm-hmm.
I got a job for all of them. Power generation. Just watch.
Just don't mention that you've got a way of persuading to do it. Don't mention whips. Don't do it.
It's green energy. What are you talking about? It's non-polluting.
No.
And we can
energy.
You could take Extinction Rebellion with them, right? Because they could be doing something productive for British society. Sticking them right on the treadmill.
I've got the perfect way for Extinction Rebellion to do something for the country, and it's got to do with power generation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we desiccate their corpses and use them as solid fuel.
No. Actually, Oz has got it right, and I can't disagree. People can provide light. Depends how long they burn for, though.
Yeah.
He's right. He
Nomad,
really is.
Nomad, the only true green energy is the Hulk on a treadmill.
Yeah, but that's a horrifying thought.
Like I said,
Mm-hmm.
Extinction Rebellion on a treadmill. See, It works.
I agree.
It works. I'm telling you.
Don't be stupid. The protesters glue themselves to it.
Even better. I thought we was putting Hulk on the treadmill too.
Yeah.
Stompy. There you go.
Well,
Problem dealt with.
that would help too. Off to
By the way, Sean, I agree with you, mate. I love your plan. Please do. Wall off London, plant weapons around the city, make it pay-per-view. I agree completely with this.
Oh.
I think it's brilliant.
Well, what we do is we put chips in the inhabitants, and people can log in with their computer and use them like a first-person shooter.
Actually, I like Jenson's swimming pool idea for the walled-in city, but that's a different issue.
Well, that's my plan.
Anyway, Pete Buttigieg, all right, says he cannot come to work as he is on breastfeeding duty. With the catastrophic labor shortage and port congestion bringing America's supply chains to its knees, many are wondering if the Transportation Secretary and new mother, Pete Buttigieg, will ever come back to work to address the problem.
Is this a Babylon B article?
This is a Babylon B. This is a Babylon B article partially. Okay, I'll explain this. All right.
Oh, I know about.
It's a Babylon B article, but it's only. But I'll get it.
Yeah, I know the other part. I know the part which isn't. Fair enough.
I would totally come back, said Buttigieg as he held his new baby, but I need to take my paternity leave followed by several months of maternity leave. Plus, as twins' mother, I drew the short straw and got breastfeeding duty. These babies are keeping me up at all hours of the night to breastfeed. Buttigieg also cited his need for extended bed rest following a difficult labor.
It wouldn't be so bad, but he probably will.
Okay.
The one thing bad about that article is it's giving the fuckers ideas, isn't it?
The Babylon B is a parody site, folks. I understand that. But Pete Buttigieg
is it really?
But Pete Buttigieg is on, I think, maternity, whatever leave it is right now, because he and his partner adopted twins, and now when you adopt twins, you now have to sit up there and are authorized this kind of leave. It's not part of the recovery. It's not taking care of your spouse because your spouse wasn't impacted. Okay, no, we're going to sit up there and abuse the system at a time frame when everyone is looking at these ships off the West Coast, all right, that can't get into port to deliver goods, all right, as the Transportation Secretary, that's his job. You know what he's doing? I'm on my paternity leave. This shows you what kind of an incompetent, just absolute hedonistic lifestyle we have gotten to in this country. And it is hedonistic, all right? Mm-hmm. This is absolute nonsense.
No, it's not hedonistic at all. I mean, hedonists would draw the line here.
By the way, you know why this is going on. It's because they already have done the election and have chosen the next winner. What people vote makes absolutely no difference, okay? So, I mean, why are you concerned? The Democrats are going to win the next election because it's already been decided, okay? Just Accept it, people.
I just noticed something about your avatar, Jensen.
Okay, I'm impressed.
You,
What?
you know the inner side of it,
Yes.
where your name is. Well, if you look at that and take it as a shadow, it looks like a sparrow with a sacrificial dagger.
He noticed. Damn it.
It does, though, doesn't it?
Oh, no, it does.
Now, nobody will be able to unsee that.
Death Sparrow. Oh, that could be my superhero name. Oh, I like that.
The sparrow, the druid sparrow.
No, it fits. I mean, Londoners are known as the cheeky sparrows, so Death Sparrow actually applies to me. Batman,
No.
thank you. I like the name.
That's what you think Londoners are known as.
Oh, we're known as several other things too, but, you know.
Target practice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, don't let the Chinese do it. China fires hypersonic nuke right around the Earth as terrifying display of advanced weapons leaves the U.S. reeling.
Bollocks.
Yeah. Okay. Listen, you'll love this story, folks. China fired a hypersonic missile around the globe that left the U.S. reeling by the terrifying display of military strength. U.S. intelligence and military officials were reportedly left stunned after China launched a rocket in space carrying a hypersonic glide vehicle which circled the globe before speeding toward its target. The nuke-capable missile missed its target by 24 miles.
So, mm-hmm.
I don't think...
The United States has this kind of technology. It's called an ordinary rocket, a space shuttle, and a drunk pilot.
It's called anybody who can throw something into orbit can do this.
Yeah.
There's nothing to this story.
Yeah, there is.
Aside from the fact that they had to admit that, we missed our target by dozens of miles.
Yeah, there is. There's the opportunity to point at China and laugh.
I'm now going to defend the Chinese. I know this is a weird thing, but at the end, okay, they missed. I tell you what, let's go with they missed by 12 miles. Okay, it's a nice round number.
24 miles.
Okay, 24 miles. Nukes. Nukes are a bit like hand grenades. Close is acceptable.
24 miles isn't close.
Yeah,
nuke
not wrong.
Makes it close.
It depends.
Not even with a
nuke. Jensen, seriously, with even the computer technology that China has, they should have hit the bloody target.
Oh no, I agree with that. They should. But my point
no, the controller's broken.
We can't reach. That's actually more like the case.
That's what happened. The controller cable snapped when it went wrong.
Now, I know people are saying things like, this is a demonstration of several different technologies. It's you're not able to take this down with the current anti-ballistic missile systems, et cetera, et cetera. Yes and no. The problem with this, once again, this is a glide vehicle. All right, they threw this into orbit. It orbited the Earth as it came in, and it missed. Okay, now they're supposed to be able to adjust this in flight. Just putting it out there. This is not what you would call a completely successful test.
Well, obviously the pilot at the remote control station was on his noodle break, wasn't he?
Actually, Oz says it all. Okay, he's not wrong.
Do you know what the most terrifying thing to encounter on a road is? A half Italian, half Chinese driver.
He didn't say it. Thank God for that. I was waiting for him to say a woman.
A female, half Italian, half Chinese.
There it is.
Okay.
Comrade YouTube, he said that, not me.
Bill Clinton expected to be released from hospital today. Okay, former President Bill Clinton is expected to be released from a California hospital Sunday after 5 days of treatment for a urological infection. A spokesman on Saturday evening said, Clinton, 75, will spend one more night at UC Irving Medical Center on Saturday night, where he is making excellent progress and will continue to receive intravenous antibiotics before his expected discharge on Sunday. Clinton spokesman Angel Arena said, "He's in great spirits, and has been spending time with family, catching up with friends, and watching college football. He is deeply grateful for the excellent care that he continues to. He is deeply grateful for the excellent care he continues to receive, and thankful for the many well wishers." Really? Isn't that a bit self-serving?
Yeah, he's also greatly relieved to have some time away from old prune face.
The only nurses he was hoping to get was ones from Silent Hill. I'm just saying.
Okay, the former commander-in-chief was admitted to the hospital on Tuesday for a reportedly urinary tract infection that spread throughout his body. However, he never went into septic shock for a potentially life-threatening condition. All right, now that was reported that he had sepsis.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So he had that transport authority as well.
Now I'm going to say some things here. All right, about this. Bill Clinton lost a lot of weight after a heart attack. Okay.
That wasn't a heart attack, Nomad. That was because Hillary got hungry and drained him.
he had a heart attack. Now, my wife had a deep infection. Okay. And they did everything. They tried to give her all sorts of antibiotics for a long time, and nothing was working. And they finally got an intravenous antibiotic that they gave her for long term. Yeah. And she almost ended up dying because it created a massive blood clot. Now, she didn't have a heart attack, thankfully, or anything like that. But they removed a blood clot about 6 inches long from her arm.
Ouch.
Okay, this kind of thing, when they're talking about intravenous antibiotics and stuff, it's not a joke, and it can be dangerous. Mm-hmm. And for somebody that's had a heart attack, you're on certain things that can cause all sorts of problems here, folks.
You're introducing a foreign substance into your body. Despite how much good it's going to do, it's a foreign substance. It's going to mess things up.
It's something, unfortunately, that these, when you get old. Now,
it's sorcery. That's what it is.
It's odd to me that he has a urinary tract infection. That is not a male disease generally.
True.
Just pointing it out.
It's actually something that's quite common in men who have to use catheters. Just saying.
Okay.
So I just putting it out there.
That's Hillary making sure he doesn't stray. She's forcing the staff to put a catheter in the bill.
No, come on. She just cut it off, and he actually now has to use a catheter. There's a difference.
From the Babylon Bee once again.
Don't tell people. Just let them read it.
The NFL removes all coaches, players, and fans who ever said a bad word. Only Tim Tebow remains. Remember the super Christian and football player, baseball player, Tim Tebow, the guy who took a knee before it was cool? Well, Tebow is now officially the only member of the NFL. And the bold change for the league occurred after officials decided that everyone who had ever said a bad word would be removed from the league. The entire NFL will just be an empty field with Tebow tossing a ball to himself with no spectators, coaches, teammates, opponents, or commentators.
Or cameraman.
Now, this is in response to the firing of John Gruden, all right, for an off-color email that they claim is off-color, that personally I don't think is off-color, where he compared a specific player's lips to the Michelin Man. All right? Now, once again, when you point out different aspects of a person, like their bad hair or did you see the mole on the person's nose, or did you?
Did you see the face on the person's mole?
That kind of stuff. It's not racial, folks.
Yeah.
And for them to call it a racial stereotype and say that he's a racist and a bigot, no, he's not. And this now, these are the things that get said. This is real life, and I
Locker room
guarantee you,
banter.
I guarantee you, the guy who he said it about knows he's got big lips, because if you've got big lips, you know it. I think, like Jenson was saying, I think if you're Angelina Jolie, you've heard a few lip comments. Okay.
If I may, are you telling me that he's got big lips and he cannot lie? This is what you're telling me, yeah?
Yes, and when Angelina Jolie tells Brad to do something, he only plays lip service to it. Nomad.
There's a term called.
Before you go on, Nomad, the first NFL player to take the knee actually wasn't doing it in protest. He'd actually noticed his boot had come loose.
That's fair.
There's a term called DSL that was constantly applied to
Does so little.
Angelina Jolie, and that wasn't does so little.
Fits though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We're not commenting on that. we're not commenting on that. I'm not sure I should do this one or not. This would be interesting.
Oh, you know you want to.
I think you should.
Just do it.
Do it.
You want me to do another Babylon?
Do it.
Okay.
Do it.
All right. This is for Royce. He can testify to this. Leprechauns give out toilet paper in lieu of gold. Leprechauns around the world announced that effective immediately, they will be giving out toilet paper in lieu of pots of gold when they're caught. People can catch kept catching leprechauns, but weren't all that interested in gold. Instead, wanting the precious, valuable toilet paper. These declining interest in their wares, the International Association of Leprechauns got together and issued an emergency decree, effective immediately. Pots of gold would be replaced with pots of bat tissue.
No, and in your country, around this time of year, that's going to be a very bad idea, isn't it? How many houses are going to end up covered in rolls of Andrex?
Actually, if you think about it, okay, that means you'll probably actually find that the whole idea of TPing houses, it's just going to go completely out of style. There's literally not enough TP to actually do this.
That's probably very true. It would be interesting to see what's going to happen come October 31st or November 1st when the tallies get done. That's racist.
No, I think you'll find that's actually decent.
I thought that was pretty good. What did you think?
I'm totally cool with this statement.
I like that bloody stereotypes. I'm blowing someone up.
Voice is well loved on this channel, as you can all see.
Oh,
right. Yeah, he's one of the best Welshmen I've ever known.
He said that, not me.
I'll just wait. I like his comebacks. That's all.
Unfortunate. This is an unfortunate story, folks. Hollywood strike averted as the IATSE and AMPTP reach deal on new film and TV contracts. You should have stuck to your guns, guys. All right, with Hollywood on the edge, all right, and picket signs at the ready, the unions have agreed to an agreement on the new film and TV contract averting a threatened nationwide strike. Please, you should have done the country a favor. The country would have been so much better off. The new 3-year contract, which must now be ratified by union members, comes just hours before the deadline, midnight Sunday, imposed by the union president, Matthew Loeb of the IATSE. The union and Carol Lombardi's led AMPTP are expected to make the agreement public very shortly. It took a lot to get here, but this is a good deal, a fair deal for everyone concerned. Not for the country.
No,
you're still going to be putting trash out on television.
Oz, you're wrong. That's not the strike that Hollywood really needs. The strike Hollywood really needs is the San Andreas Fault to give that final shake. We all want to see California subducted underneath the United States plate.
DSL. Charity, use your imagination. I know you got
Yes,
to compute that, but that's a separate issue.
yes, Shirati, you are right. Hey, I've just been thinking maybe you should give Nerd the option to join these streams as well.
Oh, sure.
If Nerd,
On a regular
seriously,
basis.
side, no, Batman, seriously, Nerd, if you really want to, mate, just let me know. I'm more than happy to actually send you the link. So just tell me.
They should have struck the bosses upside the head.
Mm-hmm.
This is hilarious. Venezuela's government suspends talks with opposition over Saab extradition. Venezuela on Saturday said it would suspend negotiations with the opposition that were set to resume this weekend after Cape Verde extradited Colombian businessman Alex Saab, who is an envoy of the Venezuelan president Nicolas Maduro to the United States on money laundering charges. The announcement was made by the Socialist Party legislator Jorge Rodriguez, who heads the government's negotiating team. Rodriguez said that the Venezuelan government would not attend the talks set to begin on Sunday. The Venezuelan government in September included Saab as a member of its negotiating team at talks with the opposition in Mexico, where the two sides are looking to solve their political crises. Saab was arrested in June of 2020 when his plane stopped in Cape Verde to refuel. Now, sorry, but I'm not really upset about this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure he'll be released by the idiots anyway.
Unfortunately, yeah.
So this time of year, did any of you do the burning bag of dog poop joke?
No.
Why?
You put a bag of dog poop on somebody's doorstep.
Yeah, I know the one you mean.
Yeah, well, this time of year, around Halloween, we always used to do that, stuff like that.
Why would I put burning dog poop when it's much more fun to put explosives?
I thought for a minute you were going to see a burning dog.
Shh. Don't say that. People get upset, apparently. It is the plan.
Well, the picture of a burning dog doesn't lead to fond memories for anyone. Let's be perfectly honest here.
But at least you can always tell that you know what the dog's name is. I mean, it's obviously it's called Ashley.
I mean, what? Yeah. Ashley or Mr. Cohen.
And they just keep coming, folks. They just
Hello,
keep
Susan.
Coming. Oh, goodness me. All right, on to the next story. From the DHS, yes, ladies and gentlemen. The Department of Homeland Security wants wearables to track employee health at work and at home. The Homeland Security Department wants to build a tech solution to monitor the health and stress levels of its employees to help identify when workers need assistance due to physical or mental weariness and optimize human performance and resiliency among the workforce.
Yeah, we all know what it means. Yeah, the checkers and the wearable shows that you're not doing enough work. You get a severe electronic jolt, just to remind you.
Yeah. The department issued a call for proposals looking for solutions that incorporate biometric technologies to monitor employees' health and psychosocial information, all right, entered into the software by the user.
So you've got to spy on yourself now. That's fucking lazy.
Am I allowed to have my little rant yet? Let me know when I'm allowed to have my little rant.
No.
Go for it.
Okay. I told you lot that this was going to happen. Okay. 5 years ago, I said about chipping people. Nobody listened to me. Look, this is what is happening. The next stage is chipping the children. I'm not joking, people. I saw it. No one listened to me. Okay, finish my rant. All yours, mate.
I just sort of correct Shirley because she likes to correct everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, you got to understand how all this works, don't you? I mean, come on. We got to find out what everybody's doing. Now, notice they sit there and said psychosocial, right? So this all is inputted into your social credit score as well.
You do realise that there's computer software and hardware which can actually decipher the speech centers of your brain, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this story is all about control.
How long is it?
The scope of the project is to find innovative technologies that will improve the overall health and wellness of those constantly placed in high stress and dangerous conditions. So, in other words, what you're doing is you're saying you're going to sit up there and tell every cop he shouldn't be doing his job, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Isn't that what this is going down to?
Mm-hmm. That technology. I mean, how long before people getting forced to be having chips installed into their brains so that the government can monitor what you're thinking?
Well, it's all part of the social credit score, dude. It's all part of the social credit score.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, Shirati. Nomad's twin brother is called Saturn. He's the one with the rings.
Too many comments. Not going to make them.
Saturn is a woman's name. That would be Sister Batman. We're not part of the new generation.
Actually, Saturn was a god, not a goddess.
We're not talking about the Romans' view of things, are we?
Why not? America is basically modelled off Rome.
It's true, actually, they are.
America is not modeled off of Rome.
Oh, they are. Come on.
Yes, they are.
No, we're not.
Roman eagle, American eagle. Senate, Roman Senate.
Also true.
Emperor.
Where was the Roman legislature?
Actually, I want to know why you guys haven't actually gone and stabbed the shit out of your leader yet. Just
they did to the last one.
You're a little jealous. Sure. I mean, to be honest, it looks more like that's going to happen to you before it happens to us.
This is true. True.
I mean, they're working their way up through yours.
Yeah.
Just put it out there.
Apparently, Ben Franklin wanted the turkey. Yeah, but he wasn't the one doing the cooking, so he got outvoted.
Ben Franklin just wanted the end of the debate because he got tired of people bitching. That's what he was doing.
Yeah.
He didn't seriously suggest jerky. It was an off-color joke that got taken out of context. Anyway, let's take the quiz.
I think it would have been funny if the debate ended in the actual bird of America was the Roadrunner.
Now, Babylon Bee quiz, folks. Let's take a Babylon Bee quiz. Which Hogwarts house will you be in? Let's take the official Babylon Bee quiz for Hogwarts. All right, are you ready? We'll take it all together. Okay, which of these describes you? All right, brave, smart, headstrong, no personality whatsoever. What do you think?
No personality.
Yes. No personality.
All of them.
No, you can only pick one. All right. What's your favorite color? Red, purple, yellow, green. Notice blue isn't there? Did somebody miss that blue is missing here?
Because it's masculine, you see. Actually, originally
yellow.
Red
I know.
Originally, yeah, I'm going for red.
Yellow, red.
Yellow.
Yellow and red make orange. There's no orange.
So yellow's the closest. Yellow.
We'll take purple.
Red's the closest. You puffed.
Well, it's blue and red, and it's closer to you. You were picking red, so you should be happy.
No, because purple's a girl color. Nomad's a girl.
Whatever. All right.
By the way, the second one, and that can be taken so badly if you really think about it.
You catch a student out of bed at night. What do? Tell a teacher? Join him in his nefarious late night hijinks? Abracadabra? or sacrifice a goat to Satan?
Sacrifice a goat to Satan.
All right. No response from Jenson.
That would be my second option.
Okay. You're at the Hogwarts Library. Which book do you check out? The History of Magic, Advanced Potion Making, Harry Potter and the Two Biological Genders by J.K. Rowling.
Oh, it's that one. It has to be that one.
Yeah, it's got to be that one.
I don't care.
Okay,
I don't care.
That one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which extracurricular activity?
Satanic goat sacrifice.
Right. Quidditch, the Dueling Club, Society for the Promotion of Elvish Welfare, or the Satanic Goat Sacrifice. All right.
Satanic goat sacrifice.
We heard Batman's. What's yours?
I'm actually okay with the goat sacrifice, to be fair.
Okay, we're going to goat sacrifice. Who's your favorite professor?
I don't care. Snape. It's just Snape. Don't bother. Snape.
Satan.
We're choosing Snape. And what pet do you take to Hogwarts?
A goat. For reasons.
Okay, the goat it is. Oh no, you're going to hell for reading Harry Potter. You've read the Harry Potter, and therefore you're going to hell. Better luck next time, sinner.
I bet that's the same. Whatever I see you pick.
It is.
This was done by Ned Flanders, wasn't it?
More than likely. I love that one. It's just.
And then Harry Potter and all his witchy and wizardy friends got sent to hell for worshipping Satan. The end. Yay!
Yeah. Have you seen? There is actually a meme out there. People have actually tweaked it. It's got Hagrid going, "Harry, you're a faggot." Have you seen that one yet? By the way.
Nope.
Oh, it's
I will admit that these guys have a sense of humor.
Have you noticed something about the Harry Potter books?
Go on.
Sorry, the Harry Potter books. What you call it? He writes them supposed to be like a PC, politically correct arsehole, right? The Harry Potter books. It's all about bigotry.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, the wizards and the muggles. They're not really good enough for us.
And the pure bloods. Don't forget pure blood. Mm-hmm.
Well,
I like that one she wrote about the bearded pot smoker and Meghan's husband. Yeah, Harry Potter and the Half-Wit Prince.
Says a lot, doesn't it? Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, that came from you guys. That didn't come from us.
That's true. That's true.
But we're not having a back.
Granted, he came too close to us. That's what happened.
Yeah, but Nomad, we're not taking him back.
No,
unfortunately, what happened?
Oh
in
God,
Vegas
the Hobbit's here.
Off to the next story, shall we?
That's a horrible thing to call Jez.
Anyway.
I'm saying nothing.
On to the next story.
This hurts. Mm-hmm.
That wouldn't hurt if you're the Amazing Atheist, because we know he likes bananas.
Mm-hmm.
If you remember.
Penis ring is the first ever wearable erection tracker that can detect if you're at risk of disease. A ring worn around the penis could help men figure out what was causing their erectile dysfunction and could even signal a deadly disease. I think the DHS had this in mind.
Yeah.
We're going to monitor things. All right.
The thing causing erectile dysfunction happens to be this ring around your penis, which is too tight and it's causing gangrene.
In the first ever modern wearable erection tracker that gives clues into a man's health. Erections, or lack of them, can indicate a number of physical and mental health problems. I'm telling you, this is a DHS
Actually, if you're honest, this shouldn't actually be allowed. After all, everyone knows that it's not just men with penises nowadays.
Well, so it should be called about just men getting it. That's all. This is for
That's
everyone.
okay.
It's
Yeah.
for everyone now. More often than not, men who suffer from erectile dysfunction struggle to work out why, causing further emotional and relationship stress. But
Well,
while
it's
it's easy
usually-
to assume erections are a sign of libido or bedroom performance, they are, in fact, a lot more about men's health, especially as they get older. The Adams sensor.
It's easy. I'm telling you what causes erectile dysfunction in men nowadays. Feminism,
Don't say shorty. Don't say
feminism,
shorty.
and feminism and soy.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. Made by Adam Health is attached to the base of the penis with a band and worn overnight. It's
got a
comfortable
fan.
to wear
Hold
under
on,
pajamas.
it's got a fan.
No, you deaf twat. You said it's a band.
Got a,
It's his American accent.
Okay.
it's the fact that they sit up there and have to tell you it's comfortable to wear. No, it's not.
No.
It's basically a slave ring for your dick.
Actually, yes, it is, technically. Dear gods.
You're not wrong, nerd. You're not wrong.
Mhm. I don't care. I'm putting that up.
But let's face it. If that was the case, if all women were suddenly became mute, within about half an hour their heads would explode.
This is fair.
If women were mute, we'd be still living in caves, folks.
This is also
Putting
true.
that out there.
No, we wouldn't.
Yes,
Oh,
we
we
would.
The women would be living in caves.
No, we would. Women would be buggering off doing whatever the hell they want. We would actually be more than comfortable in a cave. You know it as well, dude. Path of least resistance.
Yeah, you're right. The path from here to where we are now was entirely done by nagging.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Okay, off to the next story.
Mm-hmm.
Testicle bath for birth control device earns Germany's Dyson Prize. A German inventor's unique ultrasound testicle bath birth control device for men, took top prize at the country's James Dyson Awards. Rebecca Weiss, an industrial design graduate from the University of Munich and inventor of COSO male birth control device, was named Germany's winner of the James Dyson Awards, which celebrates and encourages and inspires the designers of new problem-solving ideas.
I feel the need to do this. Go on. Get you out of the way first. Go on.
You mean useless shite that's going to get thrown away before you ever get it out the package?
Now then, based on this, I think we have to remember this. Hitler has only got one bowl. The other is in the Albert Hall. I won't do the rest because it involves
but what you're forgetting is Himmler has something similar. But Major Goebbels has no balls at all.
The COSO uses an ultrasound testicle bath to temporarily stop sperm mobility. The device only needs to be used every few months to keep the sperm inert and prevent eggs from being fertilized during sex. White said the inspiration for the device came after she was diagnosed with precursor cervical cancer, which has been tied to oral contraceptive pills. So her cancer caused her to go, what if I did this to men?
Yep. Give them cancer instead.
MC, there is a much simpler, much more effective way to temporarily halt sperm mobility. Show a man a picture of Nancy Pelosi.
Oh God, that'd work. Mm-hmm.
It would also make your the high tech cock ring fall off.
This is also true.
This problem is not unique to me personally. It affects many others as well. and is made evident in the current growing public discussion about the lack of contraceptive alternatives. Weiss said that the lack of male birth control options led her to develop the new contraceptive method approach for men, as in my master's thesis. She did this in college, folks. She's been thinking about this since college.
Again, another much simpler method of contraceptive. It's called feminism.
By the way, you do realise if you cross what they're talking about there and the previous story, you're actually talking a taser to the bollocks. Really is. Just saying, okay?
I wonder if somebody else is going to come up with a swim ring for testicles.
Look, if you want
pair of testicle swimming trunks.
Let me ask you a question, folks. Why does this woman want to do something like this when you already have? What makes you think the guys are good? This is going to work for the guys?
Because
you already have condoms. You already have a number of different things. Like a man could get a vasectomy. What makes her believe that he's going to drop his balls into the let's fry the nuts with sound device? Okay.
Yeah, let's face it. It's a very small deep fat fryer actually.
Ow.
Because she's a woman. She's a woman, and she's got this fucking cancer. And she blames men for it, so she's going to try and have her own back. And also, she's crap at her job.
Well, the thing is if her paramour, she doesn't want. Let's say she doesn't want to get pregnant, and so her paramour tries this device. Is she going to now no longer be part of the whole scenario? All right, no. As far as taking birth control pills, no, she'll still take them because she wants to be safe. So her whole thesis behind this, well, let the men do this. Well, if you were leaving it up to the men in the first place, all right, this never would be happening.
No, man.
Right, but you've had this for how long?
What's getting me is you've got this fucking device strapped to your ball sack, right? And you're banging your own way, and she's getting smacked in between the legs with this this ceramic fucking sink around his balls.
Hey, she may be into that. Let's not kink shame. Come on.
You're not wrong. You got to admit that he's not wrong about that. I mean,
no. But just saying, no kink shaming here. That might be what she's into.
The final story that I have.
What happens if you have to have it plumbed in as well? So you're just going to have to stay close to the bloody pipes, aren't you?
How else are you going to get the ultrasonic wave? Oh, that's right, her screeching.
Oh, shocked. Mm-hmm.
Am I missing something, Jenson?
No. I wonder if they're actually going to name it Banshee, as it's the title for it. I'm just saying.
Give it a title called Banshee. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. I think it'd be a brilliant idea.
I'm saying, what the most sarcastic thing you can do to your wife is when she says, "I'm going home to mother."
Mm-hmm. Pack for her.
Buy her a bus ticket.
Yeah.
That is a rude statement in so many ways, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah,
mainly because
don't tell me you'd phone her an Uber.
No, my wife's mother has died, so that's why.
Well, it wasn't all about your wife in particular.
It's sort of wives as a generalised.
Yeah, wives whose mothers are still alive.
Mm-hmm.
On to the next story, folks.
You know what the best present to buy your mother-in-law is?
Hold on. We're gonna have to. I screwed something up here.
Well, we know that.
Mm-hmm.
Jenson, you know what the best present to buy your mother-in-law is?
Go for it.
A nice, comfortable chair.
Electric, preferably, right?
Yeah, that you can plug in.
Oh yeah.
Now we should be able to do this. Ready?
No.
Okay.
Can't hear a thing.
I know that's what I wanted was sound to be there, but apparently there's no sound with this. Okay, well I guess we'll just have to stop the story that way.
Mm-hmm.
For whatever reason, there's no sound.
Hold on.
Reptile rescuer finds 100.
MC, hold on. Go back to the video. See, it's because it was muted.
Oh.
Might make a difference.
Living under the house. In fact, nearly rattlesnakes living under the house. In fact, nearly 100 snakes were found. Yeah, yikes, right? ABC 7 News reporter Cornell Bernard spoke to the brave man who had the job of evicting those snakes.
Al Wolf is a brave man who loves his job, despite the...
Well, he can be a brave man who loves his job of grabbing freaking poisonous snakes.
Nope.
I really don't care.
Nope.
All right, I'm just putting it out there. Yeah, that's exactly right. Nope. Now, this is, believe it or not, this is in Sonoma County, which is in the North Bay area, right, of San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
And he found a total of 92 snakes under a house. I was tickled pink. I wish it could happen every day to me. Really.
He's paid by the snake, maybe?
I thought they said over 100 snakes. 92 is not over 100 snakes.
It's
American. They can't count.
Didn't say over 100.
It
says nearly 100.
I don't care. I feel gypped.
Where's my 8 snakes?
nearly 100 is 99.
Now,
it's 99. Oh, yeah.
The reptile rescuer said that it's unusual to find so many snakes in one place. All right. The recent drought is likely to blame. The drought will cause them to go to areas where there's water looking for lizards and rodents. No, folks. What they got was a nest. Okay.
Yeah. Shorty wants to know what kind of rattlers. The kind that bite you when you get sick.
These are the Western Diamondbacks, what they look like. All right, just to let you know. All right.
The kind that tastes like chicken.
Supposedly, yes, but I don't know. I mean, I've never had them.
Apparently, my dad has had snake before, and he says it actually does. It tastes like very greasy chicken.
Yeah, right. I mean, it's they're not. I mean, all snakes are all reptiles, right? Pretty much taste the same. I've had gator before. All right. Gator's actually it is light. I wouldn't say it tastes like chicken. It doesn't really taste like anything. It's really a bland taste, to be honest. Mm-hmm. It's not a very strong flavor. It doesn't have a very strong flavor to it. And I suspected that rattlesnake and so forth would all be basically the same. Right? That's just not a strong tasting kind of thing. It might be nutritious, but it doesn't have much of a taste.
I think it would depend upon the diet of the animal in question.
I assume that would have an effect, but I don't know how much of an effect it would have necessarily.
By the way,
so you're gonna drain the blood out and everything. So,
just so you all know, I actually have heard apparently that at one point Shirati was actually bitten by a snake, as in a venomous snake.
How's
6
the snake
to 8
doing?
weeks of screaming. The snake finally died.
I knew that's what you were going to say.
Of course.
Jesus, that image reminds me of parasites that invade the praying mantises and basically drown their victims to escape in the water.
Yeah.
I actually heard Nancy Pelosi encountered a diamondback rattlesnake once. The snake took one look at her and bit itself.
I don't blame you.
Now, first of all, 100 snakes is a lot of snakes. I mean, even 92 snakes is a lot of snakes in one area. But these snakes they nest. People don't realize this. It's starting to get colder out here now. And what they'll do is, like every other freaking animal like this, they start to, go where the warmth is. This person's saying, "Oh no, it's the water. It's the water." No, it's not the water. It's the warmth. All right, because when it gets cold out, they seek out warmth, and there's a way in there.
How cold does it get in Southern California, though? I mean, seriously.
Well, it's not Southern. That's Northern California. It's near the bay.
Oh, that's fair enough.
It gets around. The weather is generally around what you guys get in Britain.
Yep. It's just a man from Arizona saying it gets cold out here. It's just making me laugh. Don't be stupid. No, don't be stupid. That wouldn't even cover his little toe.
I'll have you know that my wife generously bought me New Balance shoes, running shoes for my birthday. So meh.
Nice one. Nice one.
I didn't know that clown shoes came in the running shoe style.
You do what you can, Batman. You do what you can. Don't you understand this?
Yes, I know. Sideshow Nomad.
Now I'm Sideshow Nomad. I do not have hair like a hippie like Sideshow Bob. Okay?
He wasn't talking on your head, mate.
Anyway, Jensen, that's all the stories that I have, unless you have something that I missed.
Unfortunately, I think that's about it. Batman, do you have anything you would like to say, sir?
That's
enough. All right, then. Anything from Nomad?
Nope.
No. Okay, that's good enough. In that case, goodbye, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll see you all next time. Who knows? We can let him back out in the wilderness, see what news he can find. Bye-bye, everyone.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
go